Alrighty. Let's get this started. Let's get this started. Today is a good day. Today is a great day. Today, Glenjamin gets verbal cues. Today, we welcome Glenjamin to the realm of human communication through our vocal cords. So, with that said, let's warm up little Glenji boy with some leash pressure, hand signals, and that's pretty much it. Now, for the warm-up, we're not gonna really use any food because at this point, Mr. Glenjamin should know that he needs to do things without being rewarded sometimes. But since he is a puppy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes he's a bit stubborn, we will see how he will perform. But I have high hopes, because I will tell you one thing, he loves the sound of the clicker. So, things or vocal cues that we're gonna have for Mr. Glenji boy is sit, down, stay, place, and today is gonna be the first day where we work on recalls. Might throw and leave it, it really all depends on the session. Because since he is a young pup, I don't want to push the session too much to where the point he becomes overwhelmed or tired and just doesn't want, he's not in that learning state anymore. So, as you can see, he's on his place board right now. We have been working on this off camera as well. So he loves that thing, that's why he's not leaving it. We have done a hand sign for stay. So he gets the concept. But like I said, it's vocal time, baby. Now remember, you might be questioning, why are we adding the vocal cues so late in the game? Well, my friend, I wanted to make sure he understood leash pressure and hand signals to a T, or damn near close. So with this small warm-up that we're about to do, we're gonna see what he knows. So we'll start off with leash pressure first. All this is gonna be no talking, mostly watching. So just pay attention. Leash pressure is pretty damn good, I'm not even gonna lie. Now, some hand sounds without the leash pressure. Scoot it back here. Oh, that was, okay. That was trainer error. That was on me 100%. I don't know if you saw, but basically I did the sit, the hand signal for sit, and he stood up, but I thought he was gonna go right into a sit like he normally does, so I did a predicted good boy basically on him. So that was bad. That was bad on my part. Those little things are something that you should really pay attention to whenever you're training your dog. Because as a puppy, like I've said before, they soak up everything. They're like a little sponge. It's insane. So those little things that you let slide, they're gonna remember, right? They're gonna be like, oh, they let me do this last time, so I can do it again. So I have to be really careful about that. So, overall review from that little encounter, free, is leash pressure is phenomenal, which I love. To me, that is way more important than any type of hand sign. Mostly because whenever you're with your dog, majority of the time you're going to have him on a leash. So he needs to understand what the hell the thing is around his neck, right? So love how the leash pressure is right now. Hand signs, really good at down, not too good at sit, which is totally fine. He still understands the concept. He's just a little slow with it. So that's something that we'll hit on a little bit more. But I would give him a 90 out of 100. That's pretty good, because the only thing he really messed up on was the sit hand sign. And that was no vocals, no rewards. The only thing that I rewarded him with was the clicker. Now, the main reason why I used the clicker is because he still needs that positive reinforcement that, oh, hey, I did a good job, right? And that's what the clicker is, because he's associated the clicker with food. And food is positive, right? So if you take away the food, the clicker is still positive because like, oh shit, I'm going to get food later on. And that's what he did whenever I set him free. So now let us add some vocal cues for sit and down and stay and many other commands. First, we'll start off with down because he's good at down. And then we're going to do free. Now for free, I'm still going to give him kibble. Look at you. You're cute. I'm still going to give him kibble, so I'm going to boop his nose, say free, throw out the kibble, so that way he understands. He probably will come back to the place board, which is totally fine, but as time goes on, we'll fix that. Glenjamin, sit. Oh, should have the leash pressure. Good sit. Glenjamin, down. Good down. Glenjamin, sit. Good sit. Glenjamin, down. Yes. Glenjamin, sit. Yes, good sit. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay. Glenjamin, down. Good, down. So there I'm just going to verbally praise him. He was a little bit slow, but since we are just learning, I'm also going to alternate between rewarding with kibble and then rewarding with verbal praise. Because one, he's a puppy, so you do have to monitor how much they're eating. And two, I'm going to slowly start moving the food away. And what his reward is going to be is my excitement, fun, freedom, and play. Because, you're not always going to have the food on hand whenever you're out and about. So you should just be enough. Glenjamin, sit. Good sit. Glenjamin, down. Good down. Glenjamin, sit. Yes, good sit. Good boy. Big jackpot for that one. I'm going to double it here. Glenjamin, down. Oh. Let's ask him again. Glenjamin, down. This third one, we're going to help him. Glenjamin, down. Yes, good down. Give him one piece of kibble for that. Glenjamin, sit. Yes, good sit. Another medium-sized jackpot. Glenjamin, down. Glenjamin, down. Yes, good down. Okay, we'll set him free here. Glenjamin, free. So the breakdown of all that, yes, I am doing a pattern for the puppy. I'm doing a pattern for the puppy so he has predictability and he knows what I want out of him. Now, whenever he gets older, you want to change up the pattern. So rather than sit down, sit down, sit down, it's going to be down, down, sit, stay, place, here. You know, you'll switch up the pattern. But as of now, I want to keep it predictable because the verbal cues are brand new to him. So I need him to understand what I'm saying. Because to dogs, we probably sound like aliens, or just random noises are coming from this fleshy human being that stands, you know, that stands over their head. So right now we need predictability for him. Benjamin, sit. Good sit. Benjamin, down. Yes, good boy. Good down. That's a good man. Oh, wow, you're so smart. Benjamin, sit.
Let's
Yes,
go!
good sit.
That's what I'm talking
Good
about!
boy. So I want you to notice things that I'm doing right now. I'm not applying any leash pressure, or giving him any hand signals. Benjamin, sit. Yes, good sit. Good man. Just wait a couple seconds here. Benjamin, down. Yes, good down. That's a good boy. So here right now, we'll go ahead and take off the slip lead. Let him have a little bit of fun and freedom. That way he knows that he doesn't always have to be on the clock. You know, if I was an employee on the clock 24 hours, I think I would be miserable. You know, give me a break. Let me play Fortnite. Let me play video games, please. Yes, good boy. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I wasn't sitting right. Oh, 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 my knees and my ankles. They're hurting. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, so a little breakdown while we let little Glengy boy do his own thing for a little bit. Hopefully he does do his own thing. We'll see what he decides, what he wants to do with life. Throw a ball or two. That was really good. I'm very satisfied with that, with those vocal commands. Please don't pee. You just went potty already. So now what we're going to work on is a recall, place, and a stay. Now, like I said, he's already pretty good at place, and he's pretty good at stay. Recall, we have not touched at all. Now, the only thing that I have done for the recall is the hand sign. So we're going to test that out right here. Benjamin. Yes. Good man. Benjamin. Yes. No slip leads on him, by the way. This is just hand signs. Communication with the body here. No. It's okay. Benjamin. Yes. Okay, good little warm up for those 3 commands. Mostly hand signs there. Alrighty, this is the big test. Glenjamin, here. Yay! Good boy! Good here, Glenjamin. Big jackpot for that recall. It was on the first go, which is super important. Glenjamin, place. Yes, good place. Amazing job. Good job, Bubba. Glenjamin, here. Yay! Good here. Good boy. Let's see. Glenjamin, place. Yes, good place. Let's switch up the side. Glenjamin, here. Yes, good boy. Good man. Someone's jealous. I don't know who that was. Glenjamin, place. Yes, good place. Okay, now let's go ahead and give a verbal cue for stay. Glenjamin, stay. No. So for stay, what I might do here is throw on the slip lead. I'd rather correct them with this because it is a bit more effective than just my voice. Like how I said earlier, to dogs, we probably sound like aliens, but this is a very effective way to communicate with your little fur baby. Glenjamin, stay. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Ah. Yes. No. Yes. So for the stay, what I'm really looking for, it's okay if he turns around and if he's observant with his surroundings, it's totally cool, but I do not want him to move. Those are my standards. Good, stay. And it pays to stay. So whenever they've stayed still on the place board, I put the food on the mat and then they can eat there. So that way they know. So let's go ahead and do a recall. Glenjamin, here. Yes, good here. Good boy. I'm thinking about what to do here. He's offering me a lot of things, which is the sitting down, which is totally fine. It lets me know he knows it. But I would like for him to do it off the place board. But I also have to remember one key thing that anytime you're training your dog, if you're teaching him something new, set realistic goals, right? Yeah, I'll probably throw in a couple sits and downs off the place board. Now, do I hope for him to do it? 100% I do. Do I expect him to do it? Me as a human, yes, I do. But he's still young. He's a puppy. This is the first time we've added verbal cues to our training. So in reality, it's a 50-50 type of deal. It's not, you know this, you should be doing it. You know, you still gotta be realistic and be mindful of the way you're teaching. It's not just the dog. You as the trainer or the owner, that plays a huge factor in how a dog understands what the humans are saying. Glenjamin, here. Yes, good here. So we're running low on food here because I didn't do a full cup. So a little bit of a snack. Let's see if I can get him to do it down. I'm going to try one more time. Glenjamin, down. Yes, good boy. So I would rather him stay in the position. So that's just going to be a verbal praise because he did go down. Now, if he goes down and stays in the down, good down. Yes. If he goes down and stays in the down, I'll pay him. Now, you might be asking, why didn't I pay him there? Because technically I didn't ask him, but he did hear the command more than once. But I'm just like, once again, just a verbal praise. He still got the satisfaction or the dopamine levels went up in him, right? Glenjamin, place. Yes, good place. Glenjamin, stay. try this without the leash. I forget. I can walk on the play sport. Sometimes I don't. You know, it's just a habit. Good stay. It's a good man. Wait. So I corrected him there because I never set him free. Glenjamin, free. Okay, so we have a small amount of kibble left. So we're gonna run through all the commands that we just learned using our vocals mostly. Obviously, if he needs the help, we're gonna give it to him. And then we are going to end the session off on a positive note. Anytime you are training your dog, always, always, always leave it on a positive note. Now, if you ever become frustrated with your dog, or you can tell that your dog just doesn't want to cooperate that day, take a step back, ground yourself, and reset. And if that keeps happening and it's just not working that day, it's totally fine if you miss a day of training. It's not gonna hurt the dog. It's not like they have small brains to where you miss one day and they forget everything. No. They're still gonna remember, just you don't want to create a super negative experience for that dog. Okay, you ready, Glenjamin? Let's see what you got, buddy. I'm excited for you. So here, I'm gonna set all my pouches back here. Now, every time he does do the command though, I am gonna use the clicker and I'm gonna say yes or good, depending on how it is. And yeah, and then if it's good, end it off on a good note, call it there, boom, and that's our session. Glenjamin, sit, yes. Glenjamin, down, yes, good man. Yes. Glenjamin, here. Yes, good boy, good here, good man, good man. Glenjamin, place. Yes. Glenjamin, stay. I'm gonna do one more circle. And I'm not gonna lie, since this is so good, I'm gonna do one more set of commands. Yes, good, stay. Do. Glenjamin, here. Yes, good boy, good here. Glenjamin, place. Yes. Glenjamin, down. Yes. Glenjamin, sit. Oh, yes, good man. We're gonna leave it there. Good job, Glenjamin. Now watch out, get your nose on my pouch, boy. Yes, you did a good job, Glenjamin. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So what we just did there is ended the training off on a positive note, which is super, super important for any session, even if it's just a fire session. Fire sessions meaning a quick, I don't know, 1 to 5 minute session with your pup. Always end it off well. The more you end it off on a positive note, you're gonna have a good experience with your training. They're gonna love it. They're always gonna be excited for training. They're always gonna be looking forward to the next best thing. Isn't that right, little Glenny boy? So that's gonna conclude Glenjamin's vocal training today. He did an amazing job. If you wanna learn more about dog training or just keep up with Glenjamin's progress, be sure to subscribe. Turn on that bell, man. Turn on that bell. I don't know when I'm gonna drop the video, but hey, just know it's gonna come out. But leave a like, and we'll see you later.